Hey traders, what's up? This is the watch list video for Tuesday, December 27th. The SPY seems to be holding above that 380 area. That could be significant. I certainly want to point out the low volume. We're in the holiday season, so it's pretty dead out there. So keep that in mind, and let me throw in this reminder of what we do. We make money between the bells. I'm in cash every night. You can freeze this and read the whole thing. But the short version is I'm looking at recently in play stocks to make me some money on an intraday basis using our A+ intraday setups that we teach. There's the short version of it. And remind you one more time, we are in the holiday season, so lower your expectations and lower your position size. All right. What are we watching for Tuesday to possibly get some trades in? BYSI had a really big run from like 50 cents to almost $3. Now we're a few days down in a row into the 8-day, so that one goes on watch. JKS, I'm not in love with this, but I mean straight down for a few days, and look at what it did when it pierced 40 back here in October. Had a really nice reversal. When you get to reversal areas, I should say potential reversal areas, and you get there pretty quickly, certainly worth watching for a snapback bounce. XPON had nice news on Friday, but I would point out it gapped up, ran, reversed, and went out near the low. So what does that mean to me? It means almost everybody from Friday's underwater. So I'd like to see this come in for another day, and then maybe that news will take over and we'll start to reverse to the upside. But on an intraday basis, it certainly got slapped down on Friday. Normally I wouldn't even have this on watch, but couldn't find that much to watch, so we're going to watch it. ORIC had a nice second day. We had this on watch. I'll take Friday's candle out of it. Had it on watch going into Friday because of the big volume, nice news, and topped at 525 and had a really nice run again. On an intraday basis, Clinton in chat pointed out that this was flagging and had topped out at the half. If you are familiar with us at all, you know we love half number and whole number inflection points on stocks that are in play. Clinton gave the idea back through 550 this one could go. I also pointed out that it had topped out back here in July at 550. So you had the most recent high, I would say, going to the left on the chart would be that July high of 550, and then you had the intraday high of 550. So it kind of had a couple reasons to take it through the half there, and a nice heads up by Clinton, by the way. And it ended up going to 611. And the beauty of this 550 break, which happened on this candle, you put your stop below the previous 5-minute candle, and you're only looking at about 12 cents risk. So we got a nice move based on that. Good heads up, Clinton. So anyway, to me, it's a little bit extended. 2 big green days in a row, but I am going to keep it on a chart all week. I'd like to see it come in for a day or two, though. Whoops, I typed the wrong symbol there. Tesla is almost in a free fall. One of the biggest names out there, so certainly going to watch that for a snapback bounce. Does feel pretty heavy. Love to see that get down to 100. ICVX had a really nice 2-day run. Gave a lot of it back on the second day and went into a sideways consolidation and now starting to break back out to the upside. So I'm going to put that on long watch. LASE had a nice pop 3 sessions ago, then an inside day, and then went out and took out, on Friday, took out the most recent high from that original run 3 sessions ago. So it goes on watch. It's certainly very strong. VINC, I generally don't play penny stocks, but let me zoom in a little bit. Back here on December 13th, it did run to $1.13, pulled back sideways, and then a little bit of a volume spike, but still only 407,000 shares. Feel a little silly having this on watch, but there's not that much to watch right now. I'm kind of in that phase where we've had the holidays, so there's not a lot of in-play stocks, if you will, and so we're kind of waiting for new stocks to emerge. So in the meantime, I find stuff like VINC, but it is kind of interesting. It topped out at $1.10 on Friday. Over that, if we break that, then you look to the left and you say, hey, then you've got $1.13 as the next catalyst, and it's holding up pretty well, so it does deserve to be on a chart, now that I've looked at it. MPW had big volume on Thursday, quiet inside day on Friday, looking for a third-day play, and then lastly, I've got SLNO, which had a big pop on December 19th. Went all the way up to 242 here, and then gave a lot of it back, and it's really just chopping sideways. So it's on my radar, but I'm not in love with it because you still have a lot of bag holders from here. but it did have a nice headline on that day. So we're going to watch that. We'll find some gappers in the pre-market on Tuesday to add to this list. And again, we're in the holiday season, so lower your expectations and lower your position size. I'll see everybody in chat.